Hey everybody, I'm David with Bolivar Live, and I'm here with Brad Bradis. We're at Stingaree Restaurant, and we're going to give you a recap of the Saltwater Slam that took place last weekend, actually a week ago. It was a big hit. The kids lined, you didn't have any dock space left hardly.
No, still had 60 kids out here fishing, and man, it was so fun. Everybody's got a fishing rod in their hand. Nobody got hooked in the eyeball, I don't think. I didn't see any eyeballs out.
We didn't have any accidents.
No, it was a terrific event. Gave away 7 lifetime fishing license to those kids, so good stuff, yeah.
And you say 7, but you gave away that many, I think, last year too, didn't you?
10 last year.
10 last year.
We had considerably less fishing this year, so really, if proportionally, we did as good or better this year than last year. So with those licenses,
that's 17 kids that never have to worry about buying a license.
That's right, and they've already been exposed to fishing and the joy of fishing and getting outside and getting off the screen, and so yeah, that's something you can really put stock in. Yep.
That's history. Let's talk about the event, and we want to, especially, with any event, sponsors make it happen.
No doubt, and I've even got all my notes here consolidated, because and if I still forget someone, gosh, man, I love you, and I apologize profusely already, but no, I've got a whole list of people, from the headline sponsor, Jorgensen, that's been with us, taking care of us. I don't even have to call him. It's always a yes, and I appreciate the heck out of Pete Jorgensen and his crew over there. They brought some boats for us to look at this week. They brought some cash to pay these fishermen. Got out here and visited, mingled, and made it happen, and we appreciate the heck out of them always. And then we changed one of our sponsors this year with the children's tournament, and Dan Priest, who writes our insurance here at the restaurant currently, but Dan has been a member of our community for quite a while, and I'm glad that he stepped right up. We just had another insurance company kind of change things up, and we went to Dan, and he jumped right in. Another no question asked, and so anyway, we appreciate that. That affords us that opportunity to buy one of those lifetime license right away.
And he bought a Aggie at the auction, bought a rod.
He did. Let's bring that one up. I'll go ahead and knock that one off the list. Glenn Holmes came in the clutch, man. I gave him a shout and told him we needed a custom rod of his, because they are friggin' awesome. Not to take anything away from Sarge, one of our sponsors. We appreciate him. But Glenn, man, he really spins a nice rod. And who was the other person that bought one of those?
I'm not sure who the other one was.
We ended up selling 2 of those, and excited about. I think Dan bought one, and he's waiting on his, and then anyway, somebody else got to know. It was friggin' awesome. Those things went for a lot of money, and they're worth every penny. So I hope those guys enjoy the heck out of those. And again, Glenn, thank you so much. They have a big event coming up this weekend, the Robbie Van Zant cook-off. So that's coming up. Please, let's all go support them on that one. They're going to have some great pulled pork sandwiches down there and stuff, and then they're also going to have their cook-off going on. And then, as always, we sell T-shirts and caps and goodie bags and all these things, and all the usual suspects jumped right in. Swedes Real Estate, Island Liquor, always those guys, they're embedded in our community. They step up every time. So Jim and Lance, thank you so much, and your whole crew, as always. They take care of us throughout the year as well with our rentals for our entertainers and stuff. So great company. Island Liquor, again, I mean, if you can't find it in there, you probably don't need it. It's almost like the big store that buys our caps. I don't think Island Liquor has a 2-inch PVC coupling, but they got the spirit. They got the spirit you're
looking for. And they'll go out of their way to get you something if you're looking for something.
No doubt. And they give allocated liquors in there. And if you don't know that, you might ask. You might want to spend some money there, because they got some really, really good stuff there. Again, Gulf Coast Market jumped in on those caps. Keith, again, pillar of the community, and we appreciate the hell out of everything he does. Not just this fishing tournament, but every day of the year. One that flies under the radar, and I think we all know him, but not everybody would even be able to pick him out in a lineup. But Cunningham Living, Jeff Cunningham is just, he just does things. He just makes things happen here in Crystal Beach and on the Bolivar Peninsula, golf cart poker run. But there's not an event that I haven't seen Jeff show up and participate, whether it's buying a raffle item or bringing something for or just just being involved in some capacity. He makes himself available. And
Right.
so Jeff, man, thank you very much. Cunningham Living, great outdoor company to take a look at. Shoats Boats, buddy of mine I hunt with out in the hill country. Robert Shoats and his crew over there do a great job at rebuilding Boston Whalers. They did Emily's little boat, the little 13 that we have. Came out beautiful, seafoam green, complete. It looks like it ran off the showroom floor. He also did a boat for us last year for the Gear Up for Game Wardens. Another, I think it was a 13 or a 15.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it was just a hell of a transformation from an old boat that we turned into a brand new boat. So Shoats Boats, you're looking at any kind of restoration, look those guys up. I know Shoats Boats is on Facebook. I would have to look for a website and all that. I'm sorry, Rob, I don't remember all that stuff, but thank you. Getting down to Naughty Beaver Hut, Mona and Bill showed up with some great baskets. They gave away some of the glassware for their theme nights, so that's a double whammy there. One, you got a free glass, and you get to go fill it up on the cheap. Mm-hmm. So, and then they also reached out to Papa Bear Harold LeBlanc, and we got a really nice gift basket that we were able to auction off from Harold's Bait and Tackle up on the highway. So I think everybody, I don't want to send too many people to Naughty Beaver Hut because I don't want to violate their fire code. And some of the guns are busy all the time, but just kidding. Go see those guys. And then also, it's a full-blown friggin' tackle shop up there at Harold's. Mm-hmm. If you haven't been in there and you're a fisherman, you got some things to see. So. Fishing towels this year came from Texas First Bank, just like they have. Again, the Doyles have been a part of this community, Bolivar Peninsula, for as long as I can remember. And so, again, they step up every time we ask, and we appreciate Texas First Bank. The Salt Club did our weigh-in this year, again, and we appreciate the heck out of their organization, oldest fishing club in Texas, and they do a phenomenal job. They worked, my son Maxwell got to work with them this year on the way in, so he learned and saw a thing or three there, and they were very accommodating for those young boys to step up. Drake Jordan, appreciate the heck out of you, boy. But those kids did very well, and not only that, they volunteered and took hooks off the fish for the kids that don't know how. Shout out to the winner on that thing, little Luke. That boy is growing up right here on the dock like a bunch of us have. Who am I forgetting? Seaside Lumber brought a really, really cool tabletop burner of sorts. You don't have to have a big campfire. Yeah, it was really, really cool. You just clamp it on the table, and it's got a little propane bottle underneath. Sorry, Jeff Cunningham, they have this stuff.
He can fill the bottle up. He can fill the bottle up. Well,
got stuff like that too. But and then, as always, on my main page here, Sarge Custom Rods, Sarge Upchurch over there in China, Texas. These rods are made in China, folks, but not China proper, China, Texas. East Texas, Southeast Texas. And man, if you haven't seen the video, go back on David's stuff and take a look at the video of the things that he does over there. It's a neat, fun, cool shop to just go hang out with and watch that dude work. You might learn a thing or three.
It's always fun going over there, doing the shows that we do over there, because you never know what he's going to come up with.
And he's wide open all the time. He is an entertaining dude, but some gun flat out fish too. I'm glad he didn't show up this weekend. He might have put a hurt on somebody. I don't know. But the winners of our tournament, he always provides 4 custom rods for those guys for the winning team. And again, those things are $600-700 a piece at a minimum, and he just gives them to those guys. And then any issues come up after that, he makes it right. Yeah. So anyway, great company, great owner, a lot of fun. I've known him for quite a while now, and like you say, man, he's just fun to be around. But
and he's got a
hell of a product.
The new shop's phenomenal.
Yep.
I mean, it's clean, it's neat, right there.
And you get to go visit with Marcia. I don't think she'll bite you, but she might lick you and nose you around a little bit. But Marcia runs the shop over there for him. Go meet her. Let's move on down this list. We hit Island Liquor, Del Papa Distributing for our Budweiser stuff. Those guys are always good to us on events for handouts, door prizes, auction items that raise money for these kids, and then the other side of things where we donate to park and issues that need a little cash injection here on the peninsula. Also, Giglio, Miller Coors distributor, again stepping up, competing, coming in and playing in the games, and then also stepping up big time always to provide opportunities for us to make money at these events that we can give back. So it doesn't come just from Stingaree and the folks here. It comes from outside sources that get down here right in the middle of it and make themselves available. So fun spot, a lot of gift certificates, and we haven't done this much in the past, but it was really cool how many people got involved with this. Fun Spot, Harold's Tackle, Naughty Beaver Hut. We had Jose's Hardheads Tiki Bar.
The kids gift certificates.
Bust a Lime.
Bust a Lime.
50 of those kids got free frozen drinks, man.
Yeah.
That is big time. Bust a Lime. Thank you very much. That's a great kid spot, but man, it's also a good adult spot. You want to grab a little something to go and watch the sunrise the next morning, put that thing in the freezer overnight if it makes it that long. But they've got some tasty frozen beverages down there right on the highway, in and out, and good stuff. Again, Bust a Lime, thanks for stepping up huge. Those kids, I can't wait for you to see all those kids and get to take care of them.
Right.
They were good ones. Bolivar Escape Room, Sean over at the Salty Mermaid, again, another one that just steps up at every opportunity in this community
And does
to help out, and we appreciate her and her team. But let's see, who else? We got Seaside and Glenn Holmes. If I have missed somebody, dang it, man, I'm apologizing now. Thank you, David, always getting this information out and getting people here. Mimi, Big Daddy, and then last but not least, let's talk about Corville's Catering. We did not get to the cook-off this year. We moved it a weekend, and I think we just screwed up. I think we will resume our second week in October like we always have, get back to what we do, and have a full-on show next year. Appreciate Corville's on the cook-off end, and as well as everything they put into the fishing tournament. Between him and Jeff Cunningham, that's who provided all the rods for those kids. Right. And so that's a big measure.
Well, and then you've got Mimi, you've got the Stingaree staff. For me, I was here on and off all weekend in Lee and the kitchen and the Down Under, everyone.
Molly, Cynthia,
everyone
here early, staying late. Not only for the event, but we have a business to run in the same day, and those guys didn't miss a beat. That's who I was saving for last. I'm glad you got to the staff here at Stingaree, a very dedicated, loyal group of folks that I'm, lucky to have, very lucky to have people that are here and want to make it happen, do it for the right reasons. So.
Well, and then it comes down to, I can remember when you started this tournament.
It's been a minute.
I went with you over, and I believe the Lions Club at one time took it over, and then they folded, and Brad stepped up, said, look, we need to keep that going for the kids, and Stingaree stepped up and said, we'll take it on, we'll take it over, and make sure it happens for the kids. And so thank you to you, the staff, the community, everyone, because if you haven't been here, you've got to be here. And Brad just said it'll be the second weekend of October next year, hopefully.
Not hopefully. Second weekend
of October. You need to come down, and if you have a kid, come down for the day. It starts about 8 o'clock.
One of the kids that won a prize this year drove down from Montgomery, little Ty. He came down here
just for this.
Just for the event.
Yeah.
It was terrific. I was glad that he won something, and met the family the night before, and I didn't remember them from last year. They were here, but I was sure glad to see them this year.
And so no matter where you're at,
Larry Campbell stepped right up and helped us. He's helped us from the beginning when they had Crystal Beach Fishing Club, all the way through the process, helping with the kids.
Okay.
It's what I almost forgot. Larry
I thought
Campbell,
I'd said something wrong there for a minute.
You did,
it hit
but
me.
let's not even worry about that.
But anyway, make sure you go ahead and mark your calendar for next year, the second weekend of October. We're going through some changes on our website, and so we'll get it up in January. But I tell you what, it's going to be a heck of an event. We've got the cook-off. Go ahead and get your cook-off team together, Cajun cook-off team, get your kids together, and plan on spending the weekend down here the second weekend. But don't wait, because with this weather that we've had, I tell you what, we've got another front coming in, or probably past by the time y'all see this. Our weather since Labor Day, I can't remember.
All year.
It's just been spectacular. In fact, I was on the beach this morning shooting a sunrise, and
he didn't hit the sun. He didn't have a gun that shoots that far.
No, but I got some good pictures. In fact, the show that I played yesterday, you can see one of them and see a gator that I found up at the Rookeries. So we're going to head on out. You can enjoy the view here. Remember, fresh seafood, frosty margaritas, and free sunsets right down that
over
direction.
the top of that pirate flag.
And then you can enjoy, and the kids can get the tugboats to honk as they go by. But come on down and explore Bolivar Peninsula in the fall of 2025. We've got the Christmas market going on. We've got the Robert Van Zant cook-off going on this weekend. The Christmas market, Saturday of Thanksgiving weekend. We've got Christmas on Bolivar with
the Aggies play LSU this Saturday
right.
at 6:30.
So anyway, from Stingaree Restaurant, I'm David with Bolivar Live with Brad Braddis. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless, and bye-bye. Video equipment is sponsored by Crystal Beach Decor and More, located at 1959 Highway 87 in Crystal Beach, Texas, and Beachy Beatnik Boutique and Jewelry, located at 970 Surfside and Highway 87 in Crystal Beach, Texas. Thank you to these two businesses for being our 2025 video equipment sponsor for Bolivar Live.